said this. Okay, hey, Shalom. This is James Germany camp out here in the streets again. The Hebrew Israelites who will claim the truth of the Bible. First off and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem, Rukakudash. I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles who and told us the truth. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful light of Israel. We're pushing this truth with diligence and sincerity across the far west. My brothers out there, Ma'akim, and the elect, and also, of course, the strong should want to listeners and learners out there in the four corners of the world, man. You know, because we got females listen to us, we got younger men, younger children listen to us. And that's the thing, man. So to spring off Yahweh Shai, man, these people are waking up, you know. So another day out in the highest and hedge, like I said before, Salakia. My mind a little bit all over the place. Yesterday I was teaching Harlem with the brothers, which was a beautiful camp because since this morning I was in Holland through the Spirit, you know. And hey, Salaki, if it's my first time doing it in the camp like that in live, you know. If somebody come live, just let it know. Let me check this out too, Salaki. I see a lot of things going to the mind, coming to the mind, to the Spirit. But hey, there's also gonna be a good camp to swim off Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And yeah, man. So let me just check real quick. Of course, I got the camera there, so don't be irritated if I go there. I got the camera too because I don't know how long this the phone lasts, because I only got what, 60% or something. But yeah, so like, give me a second. Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, that's right, man. And yeah, we see what time we're in, man. To spring off Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we have to beware of Satan in these times to come, or in these times right now, because this truth has to come first, man. This truth has to come first to spring power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, let me just check the sound. So like, oh shit, see? So you can't hear them, just put it up. Ah, no. You can't hear me now? Shalom. Irritating, man. So let me just check. The water, but also the water for the. Let's check real quick. Does it sound better now? You can hear me? No, man. See, so the whole thing isn't on, man. This is Satan working, man. Yeah, audio. iPhone microphone. Yeah. Why is it not working then? Hey, shalom. Okay, it's not working. Then let me just, what's it called, man? Because the thing should be free, man. Shalom. Hey, what the hell, man? Salakia. So yeah. So now you can hear me? Oh yes, no, what y'all watching me outside? Now you should hear me, right? Let me just check it quickly. Is it live still? Somebody there on the combo can hear me? Let me just check again on my phone. So like walk circumspectly 144. You can hear me? Because I checked the mic, it should work now. Let me just check again. So like settings, audio. Shalom. Yeah, it should be working now. So we are going back to the settings. Yeah, ours is working. Let me just check the stream again. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, the water. Hey. So again, I want to give, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles who committed and told us the truth. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect out there. Push the truth of those in sincerity across the four winds, and to the sincere listeners out there. Harm their souls unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai listening, you know. So don't be at this camera, Salaki, because I'm live. But the thing is, yeah, 8 water arc. I walk Circus Spectrum 144 because hey, this is my first time doing it, like I said. So Salaki for the technical difficulties. But now we're back on live. The thing is set up, so how Rats are gonna last that done. To sprint off Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's the thing. So, like I said before the whole thing just popped out with technical difficulties. Hey, we're in the time that we have to seek the Lord with everything we got, man. The truth has to be first, you know, because we have to understand this is not the right thing, man. This is the most important thing, you know, in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, this is why let me just get a real quick precept in Matthew. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and let me look it up real quick. Where it said, all these things shall be added unto you. Give me a second. Where is it? Yeah, Matthew 6. Oh, I was right in the right chapter, so like it. So it's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse. Let me start 25, man. Let me read the whole thing, man. It says, therefore, I say unto you, take not thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put on. Is not life more than meat, and the body than raiment? See, so basically, the sprint of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we have to understand that these things is but dung, man. Like Apostle Paul said in Philippians 3:8. You know, let me get that real quick, man. This is the book of Philippians. So look here, Philippians chapter 3. Hey, verse 8, and it says, yea, doubtless, and I count all things. Well, let me set it verse 6. And it says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law blameless. Verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I count loss for Hamashiach. So basically, he count everything loss. Let me read it again. But what things were gained to me. So basically, what was gained to him. So beneficial or profitable for him. Those I count loss for Hamashiach. This he counted loss for Yahushua. So everything else is basically but dung, like it says here. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushua my Lord. See, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things. See, so he lost all things, man. And the same mentality we have to be, man. We have to be ready to lose all things, man. We have to be ready to lose everything that we got on this planet Earth, man. Even our own life, you know. Like it says in Revelation 2:10, we have to be ready even to give our own life for the truth for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know? And we have to understand that this is not a light thing, man. This is the most important thing. You know? This is the most important thing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But keep on reading. Keep on reading. And it says, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and count them but dung. So he sees them as shit. As shit. Dung is shit. Feces. So the Apostle Paul saw all these things around the truth, anything else but dung. The raiment. Hey, even when you think about the family members, because of course you attach to them because you raised up with them, or you got a bond with them, but they have to come second or third, man. Because I think about my priorities, how Ratas are gonna keep it like that. My first priority is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. My second are the brothers, man, and then comes the rest, man. You know, because this has to come first for me, man. When a brother is in need, and I would do this now, man. Hey, my brother needs me, man. Because this is my true family, like it says in Matthew, man. You know. So okay. Come on, let me get a priest real quick, and then read the priest from Common Board. This is what did you say? Matthew, come. Matthew 12 and verse 25. And it says, no, what I'm talking about. What's it like here? 12 and 48. Well, let me start at 46 to get the context. Matthew 12, 46, and says, while he yet talked to the people, Yahushua talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without. So basically Yahushua's family came, his flesh and blood, desiring to speak with him. Okay, they wanted to speak to him. Verse 47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak to thee, with thee. Salakia. Verse 48. But he answered and said unto him, they told him. So basically the guy that told Yahushua that his family is out there, he said this unto him, who is my mother? And who are my brethren? See, who is Yahushua's brothers? And who is Yahushua's mother? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, so he was like this. The guy was coming up to him, said, hey, your mother and your brethren are out there. And he was like, okay. Let me show you my real family. Boom. Or basically my family. Let me show you my family. And he said, he showed to the disciples, boom. These are my family, man. I can imagine, I can picture, man, the guy coming up, hey. Like excited, like, oh shit. So like excited, coming to Yahushua and be like, hey, hey, your family's there. Then he's like, boom. Then he said the thing that I just read, and then he's basically like, hey, who is my father and my mother? And then he showed to the disciples, boom. I can imagine them, I can picture all of it to the spirit. But I keep on reading. Behold, my mother, let me read it again. Verse 49, he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. See? And that's the thing. So everybody that does the will of Yahushua is our sister, brother, or mother. The elderly woman, for example, we should see it as the mother. Yeah, go on. And for example, you got a sister listening, she's your sister, man. You got brothers. In this truth, they're your real family, man. Because why? It says in Matthew chapter 10, let's get this picture real quick. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36. Let me start at 34. And it says, think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace but a sword. So Yahushua came to send a sword and not peace. Okay? And that's what he's sending right now, man. Just sword. Because this cut everything, man. And at the end, they're going to be physically manifest, man. Yeah, these prophecies in this word, in this Bible, going to come to pass what you're seeing right now. All these prophecies come to pass. Verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter-in-law against the mother, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. And the man's foes shall be they of his own household. So basically, our enemy is going to be our own family members, our flesh and blood. Because you see it, man, the most reason, or the heaviest thing that brothers get attacked by is their family. Because they are the closest to them. Because when some random 2/3 nigga say something to me, man, I'm just... But if your family says, your close family member, for example, your brother, but they don't believe in Yahushua, your sister, or even your own son, and he says, fuck you and so on and so forth, hey, this is what's wrong, what you're doing, and this can irritate you, man, this can vex you very, very heavy. But we have to always have the mindset, hey, count all things but done, for the excellency of Yahushua, man. Because this suffering of this time is nothing, man. We're gonna go through suffering, man. It shouldn't be fine and dandy all the time with us, man. We have to go through some things, man. And believe in Yahushua regardless. And that's the thing, so we have to put Yahushua first, because we have to understand the family, our real family is our brothers and sisters in this truth, man. They're sincerely seeking Yahushua. Because like Yahushua said also in verse 37, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. See? So nothing should come forth in front of Yahushua, man. Yahushua should be the first thing in all things, in all ways. Why do even when you think spiritually about it? Okay, your family come up and say, hey, let's eat that pork. You're like, no, I'm not allowed to eat it. Why? Because you put Yahushua first. Because if you put your family first, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can, I can try it out, just for you. Nah, man, fuck that. Straight up, fuck that. with the big F, man. Straight up, because hey, Yahweh Bashem has to come first. And of course, hey, sometimes we're lacking it, sometimes we're sacking it, but hey, shouldn't be on the regular, shouldn't be in this time right now, man. Because like the brother beautifully on the combat has Sirach chapter 5 and 7, and it says, so like also in Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7, and it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. See, so don't hesitate to turn to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Don't wait. If it's the Spirit, go and do it, man. And make no tarrying. Don't get tired, man. Do it day in, day out, man. To keep on reading. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in their security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. See? So that's the thing, man, because in the security think is everything cool, I do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but you see that you're lacking it, but you don't want to go into it. This is the thing, you have to be honest, you have to be true to yourself, man. You have to be true to yourself. I can be true to you, but you have to be true to yourself, man. If you see something, you have to examine yourself on that. Like it says in 2 Corinthians. Let me get there real quick. And this time we should seek the brothers, man, more than even our family, man. Especially in this time right now, man. Straight up, this is the, because it says, let me just get the precepts. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 5, and it says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know you not your own selves? How that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except you be reprobate? You basically you predestined for the destruction, man. So you have to know your own selves, man. All the day, like I said, Sirach 5 and 7, to go to the point back. And the security that should be destroyed, man. And show what. And perish in the day of vengeance, man. And perishing is not a light thing, man. You're gonna perish. You're gonna be done. You're gonna be done. And that's the thing. That's why we should seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai right now, because hey, we have to see it like this. Okay, you put Yahweh Bashem Yahushai now in the back stroll. Second, third rank. You know what I'm saying? Second, third place. First, you got maybe your family. Always say first you got your children, then you got a new chick because your ex-wife is a demon. Then your chick comes, and then comes the truth, and then comes the brothers. How? How is this possible, man? You know, how is this possible? It shouldn't be like that. Because you have to understand, eventually our family can just turn from today to tomorrow, can turn against us, man. Everybody can turn against us, yeah. Brothers can from today or to until the next day fall off the truth. Yesterday was everything good, today fall out. That's why we should boast off the next day. Like it says in Proverbs. Yeah, I want to keep that. Because I'm just going in the spirit, man, getting all these precepts, you know. Proverbs the 27 and 1. And it says, right here, Proverbs 27 and 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow. See? Boast not thyself. Don't be pridefully be like, yeah, I'm going to do tomorrow this and that and that. You don't even know if you're going to make it tomorrow, man. For thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Because you don't know what the day going to bring forth. Because hey, right now I'm like, I can do everything tomorrow that I wanted to do today. Then boom. I'll be dropping dead tonight, man. I'm done. So I couldn't do the work anymore, man. We have to have this mentality, man. If we have set up things to do on a certain day, or one of our morning plan things, you know, we should strive to the best ability to keep it, you know. We should seek the Lord daily, man. We shouldn't put off from day to day, man. Because there's so much work out there, man. You got brothers coming in daily, man. I was in Holland. I was talking to. What is it called? Oh shit, yeah, man. I'm gonna put on that. So okay. Was talking to a cat in Germany. He an Israelite in Germany, man, and he basically believed that he's an Israelite, man. So you see it day in day out, man. You see it day in day out, man. That's not the light thing. Not the light thing to see, man. So because every day we got new believers coming in. Every day somebody wakes up to the true fact that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is true power, that we Israelites, so on and so forth. So you should seek the Lord while he may be found, while he is near, man. You know, but getting the precept real quick, Isaiah 55 and 6. And yeah, hey brothers, if you got something, just put it in the comment board, man. And yeah, I should want to all the sincere listeners and brothers on the comment board, man. You know, they're listening and learning. Yahweh is up. Yahweh is edifying unto the elect, man. Isaiah 55 and 8. Now 55 and 6. Seek ye Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. See why? Like the brother just said. Let's read the precept again for this precept. Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no turn to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth. See? Because in a certain point the Lord, a certain point it's gonna be judgment time. It's gonna be a repentant time, seeking time, it's gonna be judgment time. And you have to be in the best situation with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Straight up. The best possible position you can be with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai should be, man. Because there's gonna come a time where we can't seek the Lord anymore like we do right now. We can't be in the house now just like it says in Amos 8 and 11. You know? We can't do these lessons anymore. We can't even go out anymore, man. Right now here in Germany, you know how the situation is? If I go out after 2100, I'm gonna get a 250 euro fine, regardless what I do. I just get, for example, I get food for my family because I was working all fucking day for you goddamn devil. Then I go out to get the food for the family. First off, I can't get anything because it's closed, and then I'll try to, because maybe I forgot, searching for a spot where I always go to get just quick food, you know, for them, for my children, not even for myself, for my children, because they shouldn't be going hungry to bed and anything, you know. Boom. It's closed. And then the police officers find me and tell them, hey, my family's at home, man. Regardless, they said regardless, you're going to get a 250 euro fine. I was talking to a person today about that, man. So, hey, that's the thing, man. So we read the draconian laws, Revelation 13:11, Revelation 12:12. He's to come down with great wrath, because, you know, if he has but a short time, we see these things come to pass, man. You know, the prophets are speaking louder than ever before. You know, gone. And that's the thing, you know. The prophets are, oh shit, gone. Gone. The prophets are speaking louder than ever before. The supreme power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And that's why we have to put the law first, man. Because we see the thing coming. Can your wife save you? Can your children save you? You can't even save yourself. Nobody else can save but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. They think about you saving your wife and shit. Nah, man, you have to put your best.
Allahu Akbar.
Nah, I'm a Muslim, but yeah. Hey, but the thing is,
Allahu Akbar.
but the thing is, hey, that's a demon, man. That's a demon, you know. I shouldn't even react to him, man. He's a demon. He's talking about Allahu Akbar, talking about he's so manly in Islam and everything, man, or Islam. And then he got fucking tiny pants on, man, with ripped jeans and shit, man. That's manly, right? But anyways, so to keep on going back to the topic, hey, you can save yourself. You can, but the thing is, through you, the house can be saved, man. Let me get the precept, because I was meditating upon before I started the camp, man, because I was searching heaven for the precept. I couldn't find it. But then the Lord blessed me for it, man. You know, like it says in Acts chapter 16 and verse Acts chapter 16 and verse 31. Well, let me start it. 31. And they said, believe on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and thou shalt be saved, and thy house. See that? So hey, we are basically giving our family salvation, man. You know, the basically the wife that you have, the children that you have, man. If you forsake the truth, you're all there, man. This is what you have to have in mind, man. If you put this truth on the second, third place, fourth place, sixth place, seventh place, because you have maybe other desire, man. You're like, I have to every day, you know, all day be on the serious, you know, do this thing, you know. Hey, this shouldn't be even. You should see what is bad for you in your life and cut it out, man. You should examine thyself. And this time, like I did a lesson yesterday, I think in the morning when I was in Holland, still to the Supreme Power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, man, it was a beautiful time with the Holland brothers. Hey, shalom to Yakim, shalom to the Yakim from Holland, man. Big shout out to them, man. Strong teachers in the spirit, man. You know, heavy brothers in the spirit over there, man. But going back, so the thing is basically that when you forsake this truth or put Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in third place, man, the Lord also most likely gonna put you in third place, man. Because as you deal with him, he's gonna deal with you. If you forsake him, he's gonna forsake you. If you're gonna deny him, he's gonna deny you. And that's the Lord, man. He's just gonna give you back. If you serve him, he's gonna bless you. If you deny him, he's gonna fuck you up. Because like it says in Matthew chapter 10, Matthew chapter 10 verse 32, whosoever therefore shall confess me, Yahushai, before men, what we do when we confess Yahushai, the truth, before men, before the whole world, because I put it on the World Wide Web, the World Wide Web. See that? Him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. So Yahushai is going to confess us before our Heavenly Father Yahweh as the what is it called? As his men, as his sheep, as his flock, man. we're gonna be acknowledged, man. Because you have to, hey, like it says in John, not everybody see Yahushua is cheap, man. John chapter 10, verse. See? Let me start at 22. John chapter 10, verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem the feast of dedication. And it was winter. And Yahushua walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him. So he was in the temple. And the Jews came again, the Israelites. Okay? And said unto him, how long doest thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, Hamashiach, tell us plainly. Basically, they said, like, hey, how long you want to let us wait, man? He told them already, man, he's anointed, but he was like, hey, tell us plainly, man. Come on, make it plain. Make it plain, you know? Explain it to us. Make it clear, you know? So keep on going, verse 25. And Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. See, Yahushua told them already, but they didn't believe. And that's the same thing right now. We're telling these people they don't want to believe. But now they see the signs, start thinking, oh shit, yeah, hey, that's true what they're saying. Hey, soon it's going to be too late, man. Repent while you still can, man. Straight up, because, hey, repentance is the key to salvation. Because you have to, everything starts with repentance. But to keep on going, the works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. So basically, the works that Yahushua did, showing that he is the anointed, that he is Yahushua. That's the thing. So basically, the thing that he did, the miracles that he did, that are not even written in this book, they showing that he's the anointed, that he's the Son of the Most High. Okay? So keep on going, verse 26. But ye believe not. See, so the Pharisees, like I said before, the Jews, the Pharisees and Sadducees didn't believe. They didn't believe in the Lord. Why? Because ye are not of my sheep, so not everybody see Yahushua's sheep. So you're only here for the elect. We're only here to fish. And you want to be part of the number, right? And then through that you're going to, how are going to be safe with your family. And this should be our mentality. Put Yahweh first, that we're going to be saved, and then also our family. You know? To keep on going. Because ye are not my sheep, as I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice. See, so Yahushua's sheep hear his voice. The words are we speaking, because there's Matthew chapter 10, verse 30. Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. He that receiveth you, receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me. And that's the thing. So basically, when you listen to us, to the Spirit, to the word of Yahweh that we teach, then you're going to listen to Yahushua. And if you listen to Yahushua, you're going to listen to Yahweh. Because we are basically Yahweh Ratazah, men of the Lord, basically, what is it called? I forgot the English word, man. We are messenger. We are prophets. Basically, we are his mouthpiece. Yeah, we have his mouthpiece, man. The Lord, no pictures. Please don't pictures. But what is it called? The Lord basically uses us as mouthpiece, Yahweh Ratazah, because like it says in Luke chapter 1, verse 68.
Is this life?
Yeah, it's life. It's life.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus is Lord, my friend.
Yeah, Yahushua is Lord. Jesus is not his name. Jesus is not his name. Tell me, I got a question though. When did the letter J came into existence? 400 years ago. So what is his name? If the letter J is 400 years old. See, that's the thing with these Christians, man. Do you want to take a picture for me? Jesus is Lord, so on and so forth, man. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. Yahushua is Lord. The letter J doesn't exist. Didn't exist 500 years ago, man. So you want to stand here, talking man shit, bringing up flyers, and this should be supposed to work, right? This should be the work of Yahweh. So we're doing the true work out here, man. But this is Luke chapter 1, verse 60. Let me start 68, and it says, blessed be the Lord, power of Israel. See? The Lord God of Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the power of Israel. For he has visited and redeemed his people. Which are his people? The Israelites. Verse 69. And has raised up an horn of salvation. A horn of salvation, strength of salvation, because horn means in Hebrew Quran, which means strength. Yeah, come on, strength. For us in the house of a servant David, which is Yahushai. Okay, verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So that's the thing. So Yahushai always spoke through men. So why he don't speak to men right now? He speaks to men of the Lord, man. Starting with the Elsa Apostle Great Milson, man. With 100% truth. Straight up. Let me just pause the camera, start against the lucky down. So to the men of Great Milson. through Yahweh Shem Shai's men. And these wacky ticket Christians, man, this is the goddamn, he look like a fucking Hamid, man. You know? Like, you can be wrong also, man. He looked like a Hamid, but he can be a Jake. We never know. But what he doing, man? He want to convince Edomites on what is called supposedly Christmas Eve in America right now. I think the 25th is in America. Yes, it was in Europe. But want to convince people to come to the Lord Jesus. The Lord Jesus. Jesus crazy is done, man. If you believe in 2020, Jesus crazy is done, man. You know, hey, you have to come out of this shit, man. As soon as you can, come out of it, man. You know, come out of it, my people. That's the thing, man. Spiritually, we're going to be physical in that day because it's talking about Revelation. But also, Micah 2:10. Depart, for it's not your rest. This is not our rest, man. We got nothing in this earth, man. We don't even have our what is it called? We don't even have our own country. We don't have nothing, man. I don't want to go too deep into that, man. But we got nothing, man. When you just think about it, we got nothing. We got only Yahweh Shem Hashem. That's why we should put him first. We shouldn't put him first in all our ways, man. So we striving to keep the law, statutes, commandments, but then when it comes to the law, the work of Yahweh Hashem doing it, we're going to be slacking and lacking. It's not like that, man. Why do you think the apostle had spirit upon him to basically say, hey, everyday lesson, everyday video, you know? If you can do it or not, man, we should strive to do it, man. We should strive to do it. We should have the fire and the urge to want to do that, you know, in the spirit, because it says, exalted, like Hebrews, I think it was Hebrews 1. I'm gonna get a quick precept for that, and then also want to go back to Philippians, all the way back to Philippians. Yeah, man. But that's what's up, man. That's the book of Hebrews. I think it was 6. Oh no. Give me a second. Hebrews 3:13, and it says, verse 12. It says, take heed, brethren, lest there be any of you so okay, let me read it again. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living power. So we have to examine ourselves, because this shouldn't come. We should examine ourselves and see if we're in the faith, if we're still in the faith. Like we read in 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 5. You know? Verse 13. But exhort one another daily. See, we should exhort one another daily. You know, of course, we're talking to brothers. This is exhortation also, man. This is part of the big of this love too, man. We got brothers right next to us. We have to stay in close contact to them too. I'm honest, man. We should talk to the brothers daily, man. We should talk to your brothers daily, man. Straight up. If it's just checking on them, we should do it daily, because we don't know what a man of the Lord, or the man that is right next to you in the camp or listening to you, week in and week out in the camp. We don't know what they're going through, man, but then we have to check on them to find out, because sometimes you may be the comfort that you need, you know? And that's the thing. Let me just check the comment board real quick if any comments there. Okay. Yeah, man, hey, yeah. Like I wanted to say, like the water was missing, the water, the mouthpiece, yeah. And that's the thing, so, going back, Hebrews 3:13, but exhort one another daily to strengthen each other. Let's real quick look at the word exhort, okay? And this thing, what advice you to in these day and age, because you know how the devil works, man. Let me just check the battery also. Oh, hey, the battery is working good, man. That's beautiful. Man. But in this day and age, man, and this time right now, man, Easter's very heavy. Like for example, yesterday, Satan's very heavy working, because yesterday was in the Rotterdam, Den Haag, or not the Rotterdam, it was in Holland. In the area of Den Haag, and taught there what happened. The brother went live. He had like 40%, and it went down after half an hour, like an hour, to 0%, man, to 0. But the Lord let it keep on going. The Lord let it keep on going, you know. Good. And that's the thing. Basically, the Lord let the live stream keep on going, because the brother just going to come. But he basically had the power bank yesterday, man. We could keep on going 1.5 hours, then I had another phone, but the phone died too. So that's why you have to stay sharp. And also, sometimes, if you can afford, man, take a second phone, honestly. Because also, you see more and more that Esau fills up your storage. You just have to, for example, WhatsApp, you have the group chat, and you just read the messages out of nowhere. The app, only WhatsApp app where it just text messages, got 20 gigabytes. And then when you delete it, it only gets like 2 gigabytes away, just showing you that they want to fuck with you. And that's the thing, man. So Just an advice, man. Because for example, I got 2 phones, I can look up stuff like I want to do right now, and then go to the comic book because I saw some precepts. But yeah, the word exhort, I wanted to look up the blue letter Bible in Hebrews chapter 3 verse 13, real quick. Go. Hebrews 3 verse 13, and it says exhort. In the Greek parakleo, if I pronounce it right, it says to call to one side, call for, summon, address, admonish, exhort, to address, speak, to call, comfort, see? Which may be done in the way of exhortation, see? Exhortation, so in the rebuke. Because let's go real quick in the word exhortation, let me look it up in the etymology, the etymon line, so basically root of the word. Exhortation. No. Yeah, it's the same word, exhort, exhortation, what I'm talking about. But I still want to look up the word exhortation real quick. Exhortation. See? Incitement by means of an argument, appeal, or admonition. Encouragement, exhortation, encouragement, you know? And the thing is, hey, through rebuke, for example, hey, I was thinking about it today. You know, when a brother will rebuke me, Yaharatazad, you know, I'm in the positive vibration, like it says in Proverbs. Basically exhort a wise man and he gonna be happy, rough paraphrase, something to this effect. If not, I'm gonna look it up in a second. But the thing is, when Yahweh somebody exhort me or correct me, I'm gonna be happy because I know it's for my better. Of course, it's gonna be first so, but He's gonna comfort me and encourage me to do more, you know. And that's the thing. Then going back, it also says to admonish. Let's look at real quick too. And it says to instruct, teach. See, exhort. See, that's the spirit. What it says? Let's go back. Oh yeah. Let's go back to the precept. Hebrews 3:13. But exhort one another daily. And what we just read? Teach each other daily. Let's look it up again, man. That's a beautiful because I looked it up, but it just never came to my mind, basically. Going back, it says here, let's read the whole thing, man. To call to one side. Etymology of it. The blue letter. So basically Greek word, the definition of it. Call for, summon, to address, speak to, call upon, which may be done in the way of exhortation, entreaty, comfort, instruction. See? And that's the thing. So comfort. We have to comfort each other. Well, how we do that? With these lessons. With the words that we bring up. With the edification we bring up. Because it comforts our spirit. To beg, entreat, beseech. To bid. To strive to appease by entreating. To console, to encourage. And strengthen by consolation. To comfort. To receive consolation. Be comforted. To encourage. To strengthen. Exhorting and comforting and encouraging. To instruct. Teach. So we have to teach each other daily, man. We have to do these lessons daily, man. Should be our mentality, man. You know, we got strong brothers out there, man. We got the elder brother from Sacramento, I don't know his name, man. He goes out daily to teach. As far as I know, he goes daily out to teach, man. And he do lessons additionally to it. So that's a happy spirit. Elder Manat Zakba, Elder Yashawamba, Elder Pastor Great Minister, Elder Pastor Ha, Elder Pastor Gabar, Elder Pastor Ramla, Elder Pastor Rakab. All these men pushing this truth. And of course, younger men in the same vibration, we should be in the same vibration too. Same mentality, same focus, same spirit. Be like-minded. Yo, one mind. That's what we should be, man. You know? Gone. Now we try to really quick look up the word admonish because it came in the definition of it. Give me a second. Because this phone is not that fast, man. So bear with me 1 second, man. So lucky. Admonish, because the older one. Admonish means what? To remind. See, remind one another. So we have to do. Hey, do the work, man. Hey, be strong, Yahweh Bashim Yosh. Hey, count all things but done. Be strong, Yahweh Bashim Yosh. Hey, see these things come to pass. Prophecy come to pass. Hey, soon we're out of here. Remind each other daily. We have to do daily. You know? So go on. Bring to mind. Remind. See? Give warning. See? Admonish, give warning. Hey, stop doing this or you're going to be destroyed, man. What we're doing out here in the highways and hedges, what we're doing in these lessons. We admonishing, we exhorting one another. And we have to keep on going to that, and even more in these times that we're in right now. But before I forget, let me real quick go to the comment board. So like here. Hey, because I got the preset right here. This is from GMS Holland to Israel Foreigner. Shalom again. And it says, Acts chapter 26 and 14, and it says, and when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard the voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, see the Hebrew tongue, because probably of the scoffer, because Yahushua was speaking, Yahushua is speaking. Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahushua, whom thou persecutest. See? So the daughter for the priest, man. I was thinking about the priest, but I was like, heh. And then the Spirit brought us up, man. So because before that, this Christian scoffer came, yeah, Jesus is Lord. I know that Yahushua is the Lord, man, but you don't know it, man. You don't know shit. But he basically was saying like, Jesus created so and so forth. But I asked him, hey, since when is the letter J in existence? Go. Well, since when is the letter J in existence? And he said, he didn't answer, just go. Because he heard me, I think he even took a picture from me, man, because he was still listening. I was maybe a question, but my spirit was like, let him leave. And I said, why, man? Because it would just bring confusion up, man. You know, just be wise and sharp in the house is done, man. And there's times to come, man. Awesome teaching, man. Be wise, man. What is it called? Discern the spirits, man. You can't discern spirits, man, after a while in this truth, man. I'm still young, but at a certain degree, I can discern the spirits, man. You know, but if a heavy demon comes, maybe I'm like, he's everything cool with him, but he's a fucking demon. But yeah, but anyway, so like I said, because the letter J is 400 years old, what did Yahushua speak? Because they say Aramaic. Aramaic is basically Syrian Hebrew. And what is the true Hebrew? Paleo Hebrew. Because Aramaic came to the, if I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong, to the Syrian Hebrew, the Syrian captivity. So basically we got it added on, but the true language is Hebrew, like the brother beautifully put in the comment board. So our true language is Hebrew. Yahushua spoke Hebrew. This is why his name is Yahushua. He saves, he delivers. He is the savior, you know. But yeah. So like yeah. Go. So yeah. Going back to the precepts, finish off Hebrews, and then keep on going. Yahushua. Going back to the book of Hebrews, chapter 3, verse 13. And it says, but exhort one another daily. Well, what does exhorting mean? We went into the word exhort. What does exhort mean? Exhort means to teach, to instruct, to comfort. How we do that? With these lessons, all these things we do with these lessons. Because if a true brother listens and get corrected and basically rebuked, after a certain period of while, he's going to be comforted because he understands. If he's the man of the Lord, he's going to keep on going, keep on pushing. He's understanding, hey, it just all happened for a good reason. Now I'm a better man because I killed the old man, you know. And like it says also in Matthew, the 5th chapter, if the right eye offend you, plug it out. It's not talking about you taking a goddamn knife and bringing it to your eye. No, it's talking about basically examine yourself, man. Modify the members, which is talking about killing your desires and lust. And also killing these wicked thoughts, man. Killing this wicked mentality that you have. You know? And that's the thing. So, and also exhort means to warn. That's what we're doing with these videos. This is what we're doing right here in the Highest and Hedges, because people thinking we're laughing stuff, man. They thinking we are crazy, you know? But they think this work is for naught. But they're going to see the spring of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Keep on going. But exhort one another daily. Why is this called today? Why is it called today? Because the night gonna come, then judgment time is coming, man. What is the day of the Lord? Dark is not light. Hey, it's gonna be dark day. It's gonna be nighttime, man. This is gonna be slaughter time, man. You know? And then the morning gonna rise and our salvation gonna come. Just because we're right now in the day. Then the darkness gonna come, a dark time never seen before. Jeremiah 37, Daniel 12 and 1. And then the morning gonna come, Yahushua gonna come. Where's the morning coming? From the east. And where's Yahushua gonna come from? From the east, man. Yahushua said it himself, he's coming from the east, man. You know? Let me get that real quick, man. Because it's a beautiful precept. We have to prove all things. Yeah, man. But if you get any questions, put it on the comment board. And Yahushua, I'm able to answer them, man. You know why? Because hey, if it's like that, man, that's beautiful. But it's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 27. For it's the lightning cometh out of the east. See? So it's the lightning coming from the east. and shineth even unto the west. So it's come from the east and shine to the west. But the east is there, so from there to there. I just had it right in there. Yeah, but anyways. So also shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So basically, how shall gonna come from the east? But it's all spiritual, man. Everything is spiritual, man. You know, all things are spiritual. And you have to really think about it, because the brother one time brought it beautiful out. He said like, yeah man, the sun is going from the east, right? And Yahushua bring in the morning. Can't remember the precept where it said that. If you can remember what it said, basically, not the early let it rain. It's going to talk about the kingdom also, but the morning basically, the morning spread about. I think it's Psalms 91, man. I have Psalms 91 in my head, but let me just check it real quick, and if I can find it, I'm gonna read it. Psalms 91. No. But anyways, there's a precept where it basically says something in the morning, but I can't remember. Maybe brother Combo can remember it. Put in the comment section, can read it for edification's sake. But anyways, so going back, Yahushua gonna come from the east, so where basically sun gonna go up. And hey, that's beautiful. Just think about it, man. With his massive chariot, like it says, 2 National 13, man. Because hey, you see these nations get ready, man, for war. You see that everywhere, man. You know, doing things behind closed door. Another come with the Mexican nation, and we have to stay sharp in these times, man. We can't put anything before Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because it's going to be our death then. Because it's going to be, hey, we're not just think about it. So, think about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's telling you, hey, put me above everything. That's what he's telling us. He love father or mother more than me, so work with me. He love a son or daughter more than me, so work with me. You know? Especially you shouldn't even, you should never put your female in front of anything, man. I'm serious, why? When you think about your brothers, hey, if you're a man of the Lord, they're a man of the Lord, you're going to stay together. But if one of you is a reprobate or basically two-thirds, or basically fallout, or just was here for a certain reason and fell out for one of the elect's sake, you know, it is what it is. But if you're both men of the Lord, man, you're going to stick together until the death, man. Or you're basically going to keep on going for Yahweh Shem Yahushua until the death. That's what you have to understand. So true brothers in this truth won't forsake you, man. True brothers, man, you know. And that's the thing. Only if you're weak, you're going to forsake you, or you're going to forsake him because he's wicked. The Lord going to put the spirit upon you. But anyways, going back, so a female you should never put, because hey, females come and go, man, like the wind, man. Especially in this time right now, man. You see these females basically dripping at home, being fucking disgusting, wicked, searching for multiple men to sleep with. Why? Because they don't give attention. They don't get the excitement that they had back in the day when this was summer or winter, when it was going off these mini skirts and shit to get the attention from men. They lust after them, but then they say they don't want it, and that's the thing, man. So you should all your power should go into Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and of course you balance. Of course you maybe have family. Of course you spend time with them, but anyways, but still, Yahweh Shem Yahushua should come first, man, because this is the like a rep before, man. This priest should give you the answer already. Hey, let me read it again, man. The Acts, because the book of Acts chapter 16 again and verse 31. Acts 16 verse 31, and it says, and they said, believe on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and thou shalt be saved and thy house. See, if you believe in the Lord Yahushua, and what does it say? Hey, faith for works is death. So you have to work also. If you have the Spirit's upon you to teach as long as you can, because it's soon going to be done. Through your works, your family going to be saved, man. You have to understand, man. Your family going to be saved. So even though your family going to cuss you out, your family going to go against you, your family thinking your wife is cussing you out, and be like, hey, you're not the real man. You're not taking care of your children because you don't go after her. Basically her. You don't follow her. Basically, you make her to follow you, or be like, hey, fuck it. I'm just gonna be there for the children. That's it. If it's that, man, still your children gonna be saved, man. You know, because if your wife is a demon, he's a demon. You cut her off, then she's a demon, man. But still, hey, if you have, because hey, I was thinking about it, man. When I was in Holland, brothers got children, and also here in Germany, brothers got children, man. And every time when I think compare it to the world, man, I'm thinking to myself, hey, these men serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua with all they got. Do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Start to show self-proof. Make the body still sacrifice. But still, they also want to be there for their children. Because, hey, we could... That's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai working these men, man. Because I personally got no children, man. You know? But I just see it through the brothers that they are really giving it their all, man. Balancing things out, you know. It's beautiful, man. It's just, when I just think about it, it's an amazing thing to me, man. It's very beautiful because it can be different, man. They can be like, fuck them children, fuck my wife, I'm gonna do whatever I want. They're like, nah, man, hey, first y'all bashing me outside, they're my brothers, they're my children, and then they're also with my wife, you know. Put themselves way, way back, and that's what we have to do, man. We have to put our back on the, like when you have a body, the head is the beginning, tail is the end, right? You just say it like that. Head is the beginning, tail is the end. You have to put you to the tail, man. Put yourself to the tail. You know, of course you have to stay balanced, but the time that you offer for your children, enjoy it, man. While you can, man. Don't be like, oh my God, when am I going to see it? Won't see it again, my son, you know what I'm saying? No, but enjoy the time with you. With your family, man. Enjoy it, man. Like Elder Pastor Rama said also to me one time. Hey, sometimes just take your time off and chill a little bit, man. But right now, man, it's time to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, straight up. It's just okay to take time off for the family, but it shouldn't intervert or basically cut off the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It should be behind it still, regardless of whatever comes, man. It should be come behind it. I'm serious, man. Brothers having the spirit, man. Hey, I will never forget when the brothers came over here, man. The one brother, man, is basically nearly got a child, man. And he just came out here, man, and then he came back at the right moment he was back, and basically got the child, man. And that's a heavy spiritual thing for me, man. Because it could be like, yeah, I'm staying home, you know, she need me, you know, nah, man, he was like, I have to come here, see the brothers, check them out, because it was the first thing that we met, man. See, it was the first thing that we met in the spirit. We got some prisoners coming aboard. I'm gonna just finish the point, then just go and read them. But basically, he was like, "Nah, man, hey," because it's just I didn't talk to him about that, but I was just thinking about it, man. I can imagine he was like, "Nah, man," because we knew. So we have to. What I understood too is, hey, we was a new camp claiming GMS Germany, but hey, of course you see the videos, we teach the thing, but you don't know the person basically till you meet them. And the brothers came here, and basically. The spirit worked together, man, you know, and then we got even the spiritual proof from other men also in the spirit. Of course, Elder Pastor Ha proved us in the spirit, you know, which was a really heavy thing, man. Hey, when I saw that, I was confounded, I was speechless. Hey, the way for them, man. And the brothers come and give us another boom. Hey, doing the right thing, keep on going. And since then, we got a strong bond, man. The GMS Holland, GMS Germany camp, straight up, man, we got a strong bond. Why do you think I was just yesterday there, man, and now I'm back here, man. You know, and it's a strong bond. I'm very thankful for them and grateful for that through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because you should be thankful always for your brothers, man. Regardless of what happened, man, be thankful for your brothers because you can learn from the wrongdoings and the right doings, man. You can learn from everything from them, man. We're living examples, man. We're living examples. We should do that. This is why we should also examine ourselves daily, man. Why is it to call? Basically, why is yet called today, man? You should put you in the best situation with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but Salaki, to keep on going, where I left off, did I finish it? No, let me just finish real quick. Hebrews 3:13, and it says, "But exhort one another daily, what is called today, lest any of you lest any of you be hardened due to the deceitfulness of sin." See, this is why we have to exhort each other daily, because hey, every time Satan tries to set us daily, man. So it can happen. Hey, we out there teaching, we out here, and then to a video, this sin basically got cut off because you exhorted the brother on it. Don't think that your works for naught, man. Somebody listen to you. Somebody basically get edified through you, man. If it's only one person, it's enough, man. Like the brother on the combo. I also said, man, you know, because I watched the lesson from him, I was heavily edified by him because I forgot all about it, because he was speaking about. When you pray for something, the Lord won't just give it to you. You're going to put you in a situation that you can basically get this certain thing. So for example, you say, I want more faith. So the Lord going to put you in a situation where you have to prove your faith and get more faith to that, you know? And that's the thing. So this was a heavy thing for me. And I told him this, and he was like, oh, shit, yeah, man, I hate the water. I thought the lesson's for naught, man. I thought the lesson is not good, so on and so forth. And then he edified a brother to the spirit and told him. And this is why also when brothers do lessons, man, hey, let them know if it was a dope lesson, straight up, man. Let them know, man. Show them, basically acknowledge them. Because, hey, this is a beautiful thing to hear from a brother in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man of the Lord. And the lesson is beautiful. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. But going to the common board, Proverbs chapter 9, verse 8. Yes, the spirit was thinking about the water. It says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. See, so a true man of Yahweh Shem Yahshai can get a rebuke from a brother and gonna love him. But if you're a scorner, you know, let's look up real quick the word scorner. But if you're a scorner, man, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, and you don't wanna hate it. You love the rebuke because, like it says in Proverbs, let me get this. Let me get it after. Let me get that after that. Let me look at first the word scorner. Scorner. Oh. From the word basically scorn. What does scorn mean? Mockery. See? So mocker. A mocker. He mocks you. So a mocker. This means scorn. Scorn means mocker. So the scorner gonna hate you, but a wise man gonna love thee. And that's the thing that we should be in, the spirit that we should be in. And if brother correct me, man, man gonna be right spirit, man. You know, and also take heed unto it. Don't take it lightly, man. Because you have to understand that the Lord is speaking to this man in the house and hedges. So don't you think that he's speaking also unto you through this man? Don't you think that? Don't you think that the Lord is basically speaking out to you through this man? You have to think like that, man. The Lord is speaking to this man to you. So basically, wait. So the Lord is speaking through the men of your brothers out in the highest hedges to this man doing this lesson, but they exhort you. They're not speak. They're speaking of the flesh. They're speaking of the flesh. They come. Come on, man. Hey, they're speaking to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They wouldn't even see these things and correct you on these things, man. Come on, man. But yeah, man. Open. Rebuke. This is Proverbs 27:5, and it says, "Open rebuke is better than secret love." See, open rebuke is better than secret love because through that you show your love. When you correct your brother, if you show him what he's going off, when you show him what he's doing wrong, you love him, man, because you want him to be in the best situation with Yahweh Shem Yahshai as you yourself want to be, man. So basically, you correcting your brother, you are also bringing him close to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because the Lord is also pleased with that, man. You know. But going back to the common board. Again from the brother GMS Holland to Israel Foreigner, it says, Wisdom of Psalm chapter 5 verse 1. And it says, to 5. I read the whole thing, y'all. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. So we're doing right now because we stand in great boldness in front of CC. Like it says, Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no one pursueth, but the righteous as bold as a lion, man. We are bold as a lion out here, man. Basically, lion is the king of the animal kingdom, man. So he's standing. If something standing, he don't flee, man. Only he get fucked up, then it's something else. But we don't get fucked up because Yahweh Shem Yahshai is with us, man. You know, because this is let me get that. The one of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because this is the thing they want to start with. But the Lord let me go into another topic. Now I'm gonna go into that quick. Let me check there's the going. And let me get that in Joshua chapter 1, man. Yeah, man. Didn't read the book of Joshua a long time, man. I have to go back to it, man. Joshua 1:8, and it says, this book of the law shall not depart out of their mouth. See? But thou shalt meditate therein day and night. And what does it say in Psalms, man? Let's get that precept real quick. In Psalms 1:1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. See, Marcus is going out here, man. He's taking nobody out here, man. People out here. I'm serious, man. What is today, 25th of December? Because this cracker just came up and said, you should know the Bible by heart. You should know everything by heart. So, 1,000 pages should know by my heart, but you don't know shit. I know, but anyways. So blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, and also nor sitteth in the way of the sinners. See? So basically we're not dealing with these people, man. We're dealing with them on the tip that we have to do it, on the work. And also right here, right now on this highways and hedges and the common board and shit, you know, we're dealing with these wicked wicked as niggas, wicked as heathens. But other than that, man, we don't chill with them. I'm thinking to myself, hey, my time is too precious, man. I'm serious, man. I'm thinking to myself, my time is too precious to invest into it, and what am I gonna get out of it, man? I can walk with him together, man, because he's walking the way of the word, and I want to walk the way of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Or I rather said, yeah, I start walking in the way of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, so how can I walk with them? How can I walk with him? Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? That shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, man. No, I can't do that, man. You know, of course you didn't, because like when you see family members say, you think they're wicked too, man. But hey, these people are around you, man. You know, and hey, a lot of brothers don't deal with their family, man. I myself don't deal a lot with my family, man. You know, I don't deal a lot with my family, man. I don't even have now, man. I don't. No. But yeah, man. But to go back, Joshua 1. So basically, you're blessed if you're not with them, man. Let me read that again. Psalms 101, real quick. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and in this law do you meditate day and night. So meditation, thinking about it, going into it, studying it, doing the work, being with Yahweh Shem Yahshua. When you do that, you're blessed, man. You're blessed above all things that the world can get you, man. You know, because hey, the things in the world, like the brother briefly said, man, Satan sometimes throws presents up to you. What does it say? A gift destroys the heart. That's why like it says in Extra, roughly paraphrasing, the men, basically the judges shouldn't take gifts because it can destroy your heart. You'll be like, yeah, you know, but hey, he committed murder, but you're like, hey man, he's giving me this gift, man. So I can't let this happen, man. So you let this, and you plume the judgment, you're gonna be destroyed for that shit, man. But the thing is, what we have to understand is that, what is it called? A gift destroys the heart, because Satan throws gifts at you. You know, you get the nice job, you get a lot of females, you get a big ass car that you have to get a second job with, you know, that you can't afford and everything. Satan want to try to throw this gift to you, but you have to use them in moderation. Honestly, you can deal with females, there's nothing wrong with that, but do it in moderation. You can have a house, but don't overdo it. Use the house that you, like the brother briefly said today. I was talking to a brother today, and he was like, yeah man, hey, we're talking about housing and things. Hey, he was like, when you get a housing, just get a housing that you can afford, that you can have mental peace, because if you have basically a housing that is too expensive and you have to go to handle 3 jobs, you go and basically working 100 hours there, then another 20 hours there, then another 30 hours there, another 10 hours there, got 4 jobs. Hey, you're gonna work out yourself and can't work in the spirit anymore. And that's the thing. So you have to basically be wise as a serpent, man, and apply wisdom, and don't abuse it, but use it, you know, and that's the thing. So going back to Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success. So you're going to be basically having success, man. You're going to have things that the Lord going to provide for you. You think you can handle it, but through the work that you're doing in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, studying, doing this work, being brotherly, putting the Lord first and everything last, and you're going to be blessed, man. So the spring of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, verse 9. Have not I command thee, be strong and of good courage? Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God, Yahweh, is with thee whithersoever thou goest. And that's the thing that we have to always keep in our mind. The Lord is always with us, man. The Lord is always with us. In the darkest moment, in the best moments, the Lord is with us as long as we are with Him. Because it says in 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 2, it says this. Let's start at 1. And the Spirit of the Most High came upon Azariah, the son of Oded. Verse 2. And he went out to meet Asa, and he said unto him, Hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin, because Asa was the king based of the southern kingdom of Israel, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. He was the king of them, and basically, what is it called? The prophet was speaking to the king, and it said, the Lord is with you while you be with Him. So as long as we're dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahshua, seeking Him, He's with us. So like if you seek Him, He will be found of you. But if you forsake Him, He will forsake you. And that's the thing. So the Lord is always with us as long as we're with Him. But if we turn our back on Him, He's going to turn His back on us. And that's the thing, because you have to understand, Satan throws gifts at you, supposed blessings, but they are coming from left and side to distract you, to bring you away from the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, from the work that we should do. Because you out of nowhere, all these females, you have to work. Because why you can't live in a two-room apartment basically? But you think like I have to get a big house, but you can't afford it. You have to have 5 jobs, 3 jobs, 2 jobs. That's too much, man. You shouldn't do that. You know, and you should focus on Yahweh Shem Yahshua where you still can. You got a question? Or you just listening? Okay.
I agree with you.
Okay. And that's the thing. So that's the thing. So we have to really keep on pushing this word is why we still can, man, because we see the time of trouble is at hand. The time of death and destructions to come. Because like it says in Jeremiah, let me get that and then go back to Wisdom of Solomon. In Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. And it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So that's what we do, man. We prophesy these things because we're seeing the things to come, and we see worldwide famine, like they said also in England, because the Europe basically stopped the transaction with England because of the new supposedly Rona strain that they found. So they shut off the transaction, the transport between it. It takes way longer. So why? What's going to happen? Hey, the food supply and everything can run out, man. It can run out. What you going to do then? The Lord said to this man, they're going to eat, they're going to drink, they're going to be happy. But the other people are going to be thirsty, hungry, and going to be dying, man. Going to be in sorrow. So that's the thing. So seek the Lord while he may be found. But going back to the common board, Wisdom of Solomon, what I was reading. So like here, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. And it says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor. Because this is what we're doing right now, because these people don't acknowledge the work that we're doing. Because we're prophesying the end, we warn these people, turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahshua or die. We're warning you, but you don't want to take heed, you're going to die. Because the Lord sent us out here to warn the people, not to convince you, just to warn you. When you got the warning, the judgment can pass. And that's the thing. Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangers of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So basically, it's talking about the salvation that we're going to get. Yeah, wrote this up because the nuclear fire is going to rain on this place. There is also heavenly fire. The chariots, the so-called UFOs, going to come and beam up the elect, and they're going to be so far, going to be going over their head. They won't understand it, because the chariots going to come to destroy and also to save. Like Yahushua going to come to destroy the nations, destroy this world, but to save the elect, and that's the thing. So Yahushua going to come back.
Now I have a question.
What is the question?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
I would like to know where I can find this later on Facebook
on YouTube.
Or maybe
YouTube. It's called GMS Germany.
GMS.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
GMS Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Sorry to.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Now.
We out here, like I said, to answer questions.
Okay.
You got questions, you can just ask. Hey.
So sad that not all the people.
Ich kann auch Deutsch.
Achso, okay.
Ich kann auch Deutsch reden.
Ey,
Ja.
weißt du, was voll traurig ist? Wenn jeder einfach an Gott glauben würde. So, okay, cool. Und das ist dann von heute sozusagen.
Ja, genau, das kann ich Ihnen zeigen, warten Sie kurz. Wenn Sie auf GMS Germany gehen,
ja.
dann auf die Kanäle.
Ja.
Das wird auf dem, warten Sie kurz.
Kann ich dann gleich ein Foto vielleicht machen davon?
Ja, hier unten. Genau, hier auf dem Kanal wird es sein. GMS, The Sons of Israel. Genau, da wird es sein. Ja. Da wird es sein. Es dauert nur eine Weile, bis es hochgeladen ist.
Okay,
aber
cool.
die Hauptseite ist GMS Germany.
Okay, super.
Genau.
Danke.
Nicht zu danken. Genau.
Danke fürs Predigen. Das ist sehr
Alles gut. Yeah.
Wissen Sie was? Wir sind heute aus der Kirche rausgeflogen, weil wir keine Maske getragen haben. Und das hat Weihnachten. Und dann habe ich gesagt, jetzt finden wir trotzdem eine Predigt hier draußen.
Das so soll es sein, ja? Das soll es sein.
Ja.
Genau.
Das hat auch der Nick
Yeah.
Genau. Frohe Weihnachten.
Ciao, ciao. Yeah. But yeah, to keep on going the lesson, that's why we have to come out at the time that we come out. I'm telling you, man. We have to come out at the time that the Lord set us out to come out. Because right here in Germany, we teach on a Friday, man. Because set up like a Friday, we're gonna go out on a Friday, man. Our routes are regardless, and they talking about Christmas. Because just to say what they said, so like they asked for the channel where I can find the preaching. Because hey, that demon with the cigarette, there was two females. You didn't saw them. I don't know if you saw it in the video. The one female asked for the YouTube channel, and the other one was a fucking demon because she was standing listening. She was like, hold you. She was hold you. Because I saw the female, of course the focus just kept on teaching. I asked him to a question, no, keep on teaching. Then it was like fasting with, it looked like fasting with, I was imagining fasting with wood, like the foot turned to roots, and they couldn't move anymore. She couldn't move anymore. She was basically like fastened. And that's the thing, man. We're doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai out here, man. Because I said they was kicked out of the church because they didn't have a mask on. Okay, they was kicked out of the church. And now I said, hey, we can hear the preaching, but they get also always confused, man. They always get confused talking about Merry Christmas and hey. But she gonna find the truth. Y'all rock this on the channel. And what I want to say is, because I always think we're preaching love, man. We're preaching balance. We're preaching the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai because the Lord is balanced. The Lord is good and evil. The Lord is death and life. Salvation and condemnation. He's all of them, man. He's doing all of that because he controls all things. Let me just quick check the battery again because I don't want to run out of the battery before basically. So like before I basically close out, you know. So I'm just gonna keep on going to the base yard until the battery dies or like do something like that, man. But anyway, so that's the thing, man. We have to come out here, man. You know, like when. This is basically how the lesson starts, man. And gonna keep on going. We have to seek the Lord while He may be found, man. We have to seek Him, and He gonna be found of us, man. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. So we have to put the Lord first, man. All these things basically goes about the topic. Hey, we have to put the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai first, man. Because you see what the church doing, right? They have members that want to listen. They have members that want to, follow. But they get kicked out because they got no mask on. Hey, to the Spirit, that's what I said, you know. Of course, Satan listened, but I just say it in boldness in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not of pride, but boldness in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Every week, when we're out here teaching, the police drives are off every time, you know. And basically, the police drives by, back and forth, and still they don't say anything because they don't have the mask on, man. Because hey, we're avoiding it, we're wise. Of course, when they see police, you saw me maybe before, I was like this, you know, like this. I like this because the police passing, but they saw us preaching without the mask, and they didn't say anything, man. But one time they came and just basically gave a warning, like because I was walking the street, but it was only because one demon was fucking offended, man, because he was fucking hurt. But yeah, and that's the thing, man. We have to be bold in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not prideful, but bold. Just having trust in the Lord, man. Faith and trust in the Lord, you know. And that's the thing. We have to do that, man. We have to have our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, and put Him first. Because hey, if I have for example, I say just for example, because we have to see like this. We the wife of Yahweh, right? Like it says in Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion, which is Israel, to a comely and delicate woman. So, hey, we're a comely and delicate woman in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but we got fucking filthy, man. We got fucking filthy. You know, we forsook Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and now you have to understand, see it like this, okay? So you are in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, spiritually, we say spiritually, a female. When you have a female, and she do all kinds of bullshit, but to please, she do everything else but to please you. You tell her, hey, do this and this and this. She don't do it. She do this. You tell her to go and get groceries, cook for us, and clean the house, so on and so forth. This and that and that. You say just no, man. Hey, be a wife and do the work of a wife, man. You just tell her. She don't do it. What you offended by, right? You're like, hey, I want to kick her away. The same thing. The Lord looks at us like that, man. The nation of Israel. Because we did the same thing. The Lord told us, don't eat swine. Don't follow the way of the heathen. Stay in the straight and narrow path, man. Do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We don't need a king. so and so forth. Hey, to keep the Lord's commandments, man. Keep the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We didn't want to listen. The Lord wanted to kick us away, but He did not. He had mercy on us, man. He had mercy on us, but still, now we know the truth. Before we didn't know the truth, and had basically supposedly excuse. Now we know the truth. What should we do? Now we know the truth. What should we do now? We should seek the Lord 10 times more, man. Like it says in Baruch, what the hours are going to get in a minute. But we should seek the Lord 10 times more right now. We should seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Straight up. 10 times more. We should seek Him more. Why? Why should we seek Him more? Because He came. We converted. We came back to Him. He opened the door for us to come back. He could close the door and be like these wacky taking goddamn condemned as Christians that don't repent. Condemned that don't repent. Christians always say, basically what they're saying is, the Lord has people, throw them away and open the doors for everybody. No, the Lord said, hey, He beat us up, gave us correction, boom, 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 and then He said, hey, come back. And we came back. We come back right now, so we have to stick to Him. We have to follow Him. Because if we don't do that, He's going to destroy our ass, man. And that's the thing. So let me get that real quick in Baruch, because you have to understand, if you know the truth, and basically, after the knowledge of the truth, now let me get that. I like you, after you get the knowledge of the truth, and go back to the word, man, hey, it had been better for them not to have known the truth. 2 Peter 2:20, going down to 22. It should be better for the people not to know the truth, you know, than to know it and turn their back on it, because it's going to be ultimate condemnation, man. Because you have to understand like this, man. If you leave the camp, if you say, I don't believe in the truth anymore, you don't turn the back on us. Not on your brothers that was with you faithfully out there in the house and hedges, faithfully with you and just the whole time that you're with them. No, you turn your back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is what you do. This is what you're doing, man. You don't turn it back on us. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And also Yahweh is a messenger. Yahweh is a prophet of Him. Yahweh is a big Yahweh. But you turn your back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is what you have to always keep in mind, man. If I forsake this truth, if I leave this truth, I don't turn my back on people. I turn my back on the Almighty power. Allah Shadja. You know? That's the thing. But Baruch. I wanted to get the Baruch. I think I didn't finish up the Philippians, but I want to get the Baruch real quick. It's Baruch chapter 4 and verse 29. Yeah. 28. For as it was your mind to go astray off the Most High, from the Most High, what we did, man, we went astray from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We was His people, man. We was His people. So He got promises for us, man. We was, and will be His people forever. But back in the day, we was people. He was dealing with us, destroying Egypt with plagues, bringing death and destruction upon all nations that want to fuck with us. And then we still said, hey, we don't want to please you, we don't want to serve you. But then when shit happened, we went back to Him. Just showing you who the true power is, because like we was yesterday speaking in the camp, the whole Christmas bullshit is for, it's basically worship Nimrod, Ashtaroth and everything, man. Just basic paganism, straight up. And so then like we said, so the chief deity is Ashtaroth. And when you read Judges chapter 2 verse 13, it says we basically suppose the nation of Israel served basically Belial and Ashtaroth. Let me get there real quick, just prove the point and then just speak on it. Because we went back, we went away from him. And just Judges chapter 2. Judges chapter 2. And the funny thing was, just a thing that came to my mind. The females came out of the church, right? They're going out of the church smoking. They want to say smoking cigarettes. You're a demon. You're a fucking demon, claiming to be a female of the Lord. Now, Calvin had nothing, man. You can correct them so many things, but this is Judges chapter 2, verse 13. And they forsook Yahweh, who the nation of Israel, and served Baal and Ashtaroth. And it's what our nation of people do. They forsook Yahweh and serving the other gods. So now what we're doing is again, Baruch 4 and 28. For as it was your mind to go straight from Yahweh, so our mind was to go straight from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But now, what? So be returned, now come back, convert, come back. Seek Him 10 times more. That's what we have to do right now. Seek Him 10 times more. And we see the judgment. We see the plan. We see the prophets come to pass. What else should we do, man? Where should be our main focus? Of course we do other things, but where should be our main focus? On this truth. On serving Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. With everything we got, that we're going to be in the best position that we can be in the eyes of the Lord in times to come, man. Straight up, you know? And that's the thing. But yeah, let me just check the comment board again and then read the precepts of the brother. Yeah. Go. Go. So yeah, let me read the precept real quick. Let me just read it from you, man. Oh no, let me get on my phone. Yeah, I'm just coming also. Hey, when something is off, man, hey, shalom to the brothers on the comment board, but hey, something off with the sound, just let me know that I can correct it quick, because hey, at the beginning, the live stream was bugging, you know. So yeah, it's a lucky for that. But yeah, few seconds, that's a minute. Yeah. But anyways, reading the priest from the comment board. Which is Psalm 5 verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of a salvation so far beyond all they look for. And also, hey, like I said before, Yahushua gonna come from Israel. What for did he come? With his chariots, man. And the salvation the elect gonna get, man, is gonna be all. It's gonna go over people's mind, man. They're gonna be thinking it's a fucking alien invasion, man. That's beautiful, man. So what you have to understand is, hey, Yahweh is preparing us for this time and giving us these precepts to lay upon and thinking like, hey, the time of death and destruction is gonna come. It's gonna come. A time never seen before. But there's a big but. The other prophecies of salvation, strengthening, comfort, the Lord gonna protect us, lead us, feed us, do all these things. You're gonna do all these things. Hey, it's the other part of the prophecy. Death and destruction gonna come, but also salvation gonna come. You know, verse 3. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach, like the one cracker before, man. You're like, yeah, you should know the Bible by heart. Hey, you're gonna get fucked up for this. Hey, you mark for death and destruction. See, I'll rock this on, man. You mark. Talking mad dumb shit, man. You know, talking about I should know the Bible. He don't even do it. You don't even do it. He's talking about he know the whole Bible. You don't know. You don't know, man. You don't know. But to keep on going, verse 4: we fools account this life madness, and its end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the? How is he numbered among the children of God, and his Lord is among the saints? That's the thing. So that's the people. This is gonna be the what is it called, the reward for the Marcus and Scholars, man. They're gonna get this, man. They're gonna be like, oh my God, man, he was one of the elect. This was see. You have to imagine. Imagine you get beamed up. Just imagine it. You get beamed up into a chariot, the biggest chariot. Yahushua is there, man, crowning you. So people gonna see just the beaming up, gonna buck the fuck out of them. They're gonna be bugging the hell out. So you get beamed up. You look down. They're looking at you, feeling. They're like, this was he. He was one of them, of the saints, of the elect. How is this possible? They're gonna be confounded in that day, man. And that's a beautiful precept. The word for sharing there, man. Go on. Go on. So yeah. But going back also to Matthew 6, man. I was thinking about that when I was reading this. You know, because like I begin to listen this. Now we should seek the Lord tempt us more. So He should be the first thing, man. He should be the main thing in our mind, man. He should, to serve Yahweh should be our main job, man. Our number one job. This should be, you know, you have like people know what hashtag number one my wife, hashtag number two my sport, hashtag number two my I don't know what, man. What is it? My job or something. It's just like that. But they have ranking system, right? We have ranking system too. Yahweh Shai, the brothers, the rest. Maybe the sons, the children, the rest. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. Because you have to understand your children are gonna be a part of you, man. The children are you see it, man. You know. But the female, she is supposed, you should be one flesh, but she can be demon still, man, because she's the weaker vessel. You know, but also you should never forget the mercy that you should have toward the people around you, man. No, I'm not talking about these wicked ass niggas. They're just talking mad dumb shit. You just accept it and let the Lord handle them. But I'm talking about people, because you know how yourself, how demons are fucking you up mentally, fucking you up physically, fucking you up every which way they can. Satan throws gifts at you like, oh shit, the Lord blessed me with these things, but then you have to spring spiritual upon it. Why are you gonna get it this time? And often you say it yourself, but you don't realize. Then the brother points it out to you, you still don't get it. Then the Lord gonna find another way out to get to show you, man. And this shouldn't be. Hey, listen to me. You yourself should examine you. If this does not work, the Lord gonna send you brothers, man. This is how I see it. Because if I, for example, have a problem. Oh yeah, man, 20%, but it's still good, man. Hey, it's going on, man. It's dope. But for example, like you examine yourself, you prove yourself. You don't see it. You don't see it. Then the Lord gonna give you hints. The Lord gonna let you watch a lesson about it. The Lord gonna let the brother just talk to you straight up about that point, man. And you still don't see him. The Lord gonna find another way to show you. And you don't want the Lord to find another way. You want to find it as soon as possible, man. In the first way, by examining yourself and not by the brothers, man. I'm serious, man. And you also can use people around you, like your wife or your children or even colleagues on the work, man. He can use anybody he wants to show you things that you should take heed to, you know. And that's the thing. So we have to stay sharp in all our ways, man. We have to stay sharp and also always examine ourselves, man. You know, whatever comes, man. We have to examine ourselves, man. I'm serious, man. We have to really do it. We have to really do it, man. Examine ourselves daily. Daily. Let me look it up. Let me look it up, man. Because there's a preacher who said, examine yourself daily, I think. Give me a second. Bear with me 1 second. Let me look at the word daily real quick. Daily. But yeah, like we heard, man, exhort one another daily, man. You know, hey, encourage one another daily, and also examine yourself daily, man. You should do it daily. It's not a once in a month, one in a lifetime thing. It's a daily thing, man. Because hey, you can better yourself daily, man. You can make yourself better daily. You shouldn't bug yourself out about things, but still you should take heed to yourself and really be. This is the most important thing. Be true to yourself. So what I said yesterday, I think is a lesson. You have to see the problem, analyze it, and then react on it. So you see the problem, for example, you put stuff before Yahweh Shemel, or you're not temperate. We say, okay, the first thing we say, you put stuff before Yahweh Shemel, and then you examine your day. You're like, okay, what did I do today? I waked up, I put the PlayStation on. I waked up we say at 9, 10 o'clock. We say it's an off day. 10 o'clock. Played PlayStation till 7 straight, ate some food between it. Then I watched a movie, and then I saw my wife. So this was the day. So which time you offered up for Yahweh Shemel Shai? When did you pray? When did you study? When did you watch a video? When did you do a video? When did you do the spiritual things, man? This is what you have to do. It's what I have to do. What we all have to do, man. Examine ourselves, man. Because it says examine thyself, not somebody else. You should examine yourself first before you examine others, man. You know, especially also with things that you do wrong. Don't go to your brothers and correct them on them, man. Because hey, you can correct them on other things that you do right, but don't go. For example, yesterday I said, hey, you know, I went out, didn't have what is it called. Yesterday I went out and wasn't with the brothers. The brothers was together, and I went out and instead with the brothers did some other bullshit. Some nonsense. Then tomorrow another brother gonna come over. Hey bro, where you at, man? Why you not coming? And the brother's looking at you like, it was you yesterday, man. See? We shouldn't be a hypocrite, man. We shouldn't be hypocrites. We should be honest to yourself and be straightforward to ourselves too, man. Hey, if you see you have a problem, deal with it. If you can't handle it yourself, pray to Yahweh Bashim Yosha, and then also pray to and pray. Ask your brothers why, because they gonna give you from the experience that they got, from the truth and understanding they got from Yahweh Bashim Yosha. They're gonna. So yeah, going back, like I said, it's lucky. I just changed the battery that I got the film. I just don't want to lose footage. That's why I just say it. Because for example, this cut off because I got how many percentage, man? 70%. So I don't want this to just shut down, and I just want to have the full clip basically together, y'all. Right? And you don't know what the lives will happen, you know. Because the first time, not nervous, but just be circumspect, you know. Y'all are to get used to it. But going back to Matthew chapter 6, verse 25, verse 26. Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not. So they're basically birds of the air, you know, fowls of the air, the birds. They don't sow, but what they get, neither do they reap. So they don't sow. Rather, neither, basically, reap. Basically, for example, you sow apple seeds. They don't reap. They don't take the apples down from the seed after the seed, the tree grew and everything. Take the apples down. They don't do that. But what? Noah get into bust. Noah bring the stuff from that they basically put with the agriculture work. What is it called? Also with the husbandry, from the work from the husband. They don't take it and put it into a barn. But yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. See, but still, even though they don't do this work, they don't do it. They don't, because you have to understand, we do work in the spiritual. And we also get jobs, but it's gonna maybe come a certain period of time where we see more and more approaching, where we can't go to the jobs anymore. Why? Because it's gonna be like, hey, for a job you have to get the vaccination. For the job you have to get this and this and this. For the job you have to go get the chip, which is the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. I like it. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and that's the thing. We was just speaking about that today too in a group chat, man. You know. One of the group chats of us, man. Basically, the RFID man in Sweden, because in Sweden is really heavy with the RFID man. You know, more than 3,000 people are basically chipped. And you see more and more, man. The Sweden of Yahweh Bashim Yosha, it's gonna be the new trend, but it's gonna give it different destruction, man. Because you're gonna get the chip. There's no, hey, you fucked up, man. You're done. If you get the chip, you're done basically. Because you're marked for destruction. Straight up, this is the mark is your mark for destruction, because like it says in Revelation, let me get that real quick as a side note, and I'll go back to the point that I made. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 14, Revelation 14 and verse, let me go straight to the point, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or on his hand, you have to understand the image, what's it called? The beast is the NATO and EU, and the image of the beast is a way of living. And yeah, worship the beast and his image. So you got the image, the way of living, and the beast is NATO and EU, the way of living for the Edomites, the way of living of them. And when you go into that, what did people do in the ancient days to basically show that they what is it called, man? Show that they basically I forget the word, man. Give what is it called, man? They're not the trust, basically they serve them. What is this? What was the sign that they're going to serve them? Or that they are basically an object of the king. For example, from a slave, they got a bird, and this is going to be the same thing. Because you have to understand, when you take that chip, you're going to show, hey, I'm your servant, I'm yours. I'm going to be serving you. I'm going to be your object. I'm going to be an object of the cracker of the world, man. I don't want to even call him king of the world, because he's not. He's not the king. Yahweh Hashem is king, but the Most High gave it. Let me get this real quick in Luke chapter 4. Because the Most High gave the kingdom to Satan, and Satan gave the kingdom to Esau. Why? Because Esau worshipped Satan. You know? Because it says in Luke chapter 4, if I remember right. Luke chapter 4. Luke chapter 4 and verse 6. And it says, and the devil said unto him, to Yahushua, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will give it. So basically, when you worship Satan, you're gonna get this kingdom. You're gonna ruin this kingdom. Why? Because he got the kingdom given by the Most High. That's the thing. So what you have to understand is, the word is given to the hand of the wicked. So the Most High gave it to the hand of the wicked. So Satan is ruling. They worship Satan instead of Yahweh and the Most High gave it to Satan. Satan gave it to them. That's it. That's it. And that's the thing right now. So that's what you have to understand. So basically, Esau worships Satan. This is why he got all these. This is why he's ruling. This is why I don't want to call him king, because he's nothing. He's just a tool of Yahweh man. But he's ruling this world right now, you know. But it's still the will of Yahweh and that's the thing. But Revelation. And so when you take that, when you take the offer of Egypt, you're showing that you are basically subject to Esau, subject to Satan, and not to Yahweh. You worship Satan. You basically, yes, Satan is my power, you know what I'm saying? This is the sign. This is basically, like we have the sign basically of the covenant between Abram and the Most High, Yahweh was what? Circumcision. The same thing here. If you do that, you're showing that you basically have a contract with Satan himself, man. And it's going to be your end, because it says this, Revelation 14 and 10. The same that do what? Worship the beast and his image and receive the mark. But the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Fire, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. And that's the thing. So you're going to be exterminated, because when the judgment comes, when you have to understand like this, the judgment for this is fire. So the Lord is going to bring the fire to what? To the ICB missiles. To the ICB missiles and the laser beams of the chariots. When the chariots come, like I said before, chariots are going to bring fire, condemnation, and salvation. So the angel is going to be with Yahushua watching the judgment of this on this planet, on the 2/3 and the people that received the mark. So they're going to be beamed up, and then the fire is going to come, because it says in Revelation 15. Yeah, I'm right there. Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. The sea of glass is the firmament. So we are the elect going to be above the firmament in the chariots and see what? The sea of glass mingled with fire. Why with fire? Because the judgment of fire going to come on this earth. The ICB missiles going to be raining down with the laser beams. Mad fire going to come, like you can also read in 2 chapter 13, where basically Ezra gave the vision that he had, and they said like it was I can't even describe, man, the biggest, unimaginable, biggest blast of fire destroyed basically all the armies. And Yahushua going to come back with the chariots. We're going to bring fire on the earth, man. Like he said, hey, we're paraphrasing. Where was it? What should I do if the fire already be kindled? Rough paraphrasing. So the fire is already be kindled. The fire is on the earth, because this world is burning, man. The people don't see it. The world is burning right now. But going back to Revelation 15:2, I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory of the beast, and over his image, and over his mark. So three separate things, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the house of the Most High. So stand on the sea of glass, so they're not in the fire, because on the sea of glass is the fire. They're looking down to the chariots, to the hosts of the chariots, looking down and see the destruction of this planet. Not of this planet, like of this kingdom, because the planet is going to be preserved, like it says in. Let me check, man, because the 12% is still good. Like I said, then I just read it for the brother 2 days ago. It's Ecclesiastes 3. Ecclesiastes, not Sarai. Ecclesiastes is why I say also Sarai, but Ecclesiastes 3 and verse. No, not 3. I'm talking about verse 1. 1 and 4. So okay, Ecclesiastes 1 and 4, and it says. One generation passes, because I was going to 3, but it's 1. As the Spirit did the same thing. But from there, I went to 1. Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passes away, and another generation cometh. So this is what you have. Generation after generation. And then today you have reincarnation. If you have the generation, my generation is there, I'll pass away, next generation coming. Next generation coming. Next generation coming. And it's the same cycle the whole time. Okay? But the earth abideth forever, so the earth won't perish. The kingdom that is built upon the earth is going to perish. The things in this world are going to perish. Like it says in 2 Peter chapter 3. But this world won't perish, man. This earth won't perish. Just the rulers are going to perish. And new rulers are going to be built upon it. It was just of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know? Just let me check. Come. Yeah, man. That's the thing of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know? So he's going to bring fire upon this earth, man. Like, let me get the 2 Peter real quick, man. Oh. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. Let me say the 9. And it says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. That's the thing. So basically, Yahweh don't want that any perish, but some has to perish. You just have to perish. Wickedness has to be cleansed. The fire has to come to cleanse the world from wickedness, because water and fire are two cleansing agents, two things to cleanse. Okay, so what happened first? The flood. Now has to come to fire to cleanse this world again. Okay? And the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. He is long suffering, he's patient, man. He's patient, wait, that we can inherit our kingdom. But to fulfill the promises, basically. But the word of the Lord has to come to pass, because he's not a liar. So we have to have fulfilled all the prophecies of this most precious and beautiful book. This most precious word has to come to pass, and then we're going to be in our kingdom. Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, which represents the hitting of the ICBM missile, the nuclear destruction, the nuclear fire, which shall not be quenched. Remember, right? Yeah. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. See? So everything in this world is going to be burnt, man. Everything in this world is going to be burnt. The spirit power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. This house is going to be destroyed. These people are going to be destroyed. Some people are going to be brought into slavery. But hey, the whole kingdom that we see is going to be burnt down with fire. Another thing, I see all these cracker people coming out of the church, man. Hey, it's beautiful, because they get the truth of Yahweh Shemel Shah, what's in the highest heads right now. You know? So there's no day, there is no, because of a fucking unholy day of these people, we should go out here to teach, man. We shouldn't waver. If we have a day to teach, teach. And that's the thing, man. And of course, before, we should, what's it called? Our righteousness, as we for righteousness, also we what's it called? For short, rough paraphrasing. And also we rehearse the righteous acts. But still, this word, man, when we teach, man, we have to come out here while we can, man. You know? Because, hey, you see, man, people coming up, man. We had before I went to Holland last week, the week before, the last 2 weeks before that, man, both weeks people came, man, I think both, on one day, they came like, hey, I just wanted to check out what you're about, because every week here, just we have to come every week out here, man. Nobody can say that, boy, it was last week, it was right here, here's the proof, man. And that's the thing, man, the spirit power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, okay? But, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So, hey, examine yourself. What person you're going to be? A wicked person, righteous person. Or person that serve Yahweh Shemel Shah or not. That's the thing, man. These are the two things. You serve Yahweh Shemel Shah or not. You're righteous man or sinner. That's it. You either salvation or condemnation. What do you want? What do you want for your families? What do you want for your loved ones? Verse 12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord. It says looking for and hasting. We're looking for the Lord. Why? We're checking out the prophecies. We're checking out the news and comparing the prophecies. And we hasten. We hasten for this day. We want it to come today. You know? Because this kingdom has to end, man. This shit now has to end, man. This fucking come dusk has to end. I'm serious, man. This thing has to end. We in Christian season, right? Where's your effect? People get kicked out of the church because they don't have a mask on, huh? You see? If in the church, you're done. If in this world, if all this world, you're done. And that's the thing, man. You have to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua or you're going to be destroyed, man. To keep on reading. Looking for and hastening. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, when the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. See? So the elements gonna burn, and this world gonna be burnt down, man. This world gonna end. The spirit power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens, which means new rulership, and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we seeking for a new earth, or a fresh earth, because new means kindness. Fresh, a fresh earth and a fresh rulership under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's what we're seeking for. Okay, and you see, hey, I'm telling you, all these people come from church, man. And they're like, hey, what the fuck's going on when you read of the Bible? This is what we have to do, man. We have to proclaim this word. Week in, week out, day in, day out, man. Hey, your works are not without fruit. You just don't know, man. Because you have to understand what's thinking about it. Some person will come about, oh, hey, listen to us from England. Listen to us from even from Babylon. They got camp all over there. Listen to us, man. You're edifying people, man. Keep on pushing the word, man. You don't know what the Lord has to, what the way of the Lord. So like, what the way is that the Lord prepared for you. You don't know, man. You don't know. Hey, it says, hey, they turn many generations shall shine as dust, like the eldest apostles, man. Hey, if they wouldn't come out there, we would stand here, man. But the Lord set them up like that. And this is why they always give reference to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You don't see the pride over there. No. They say it is to the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Nothing else, man. Nothing else. Straight up. I want to just finish the Matthew, and then Yahweh is going to close out. If nothing's going to come aboard, let me just check again. Okay. Because I only got 7%. I want to close out in peace. So it's Matthew chapter 6 and 26. And it says, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap. Let me just check the time real quick. Yes, it is 6 o'clock. Worship the number 6, man. 666. The number of the, what's it called? Number of a man. It's Easter's number. That's why before 6, they let it wrong the whole time. To 6 o'clock, man. But to keep it reading again, that's why it says, hey, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Matthew 6 and 26. Physically and spiritually. And we're speaking loud, man. We men. But also spiritually. Hey, sound the alarm, man. Sound the alarm. If they want to listen or not. Whether they hear or forbear. Because of rebellious children, rough paraphrase. Rebellious house. Matthew chapter 6 verse 26. Behold the fowls of the air. For they sow not. Neither do they reap. Nor get into barns. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature? That's the thing, man. Because the spiritual power. Hey, just do it. Because you have to understand when how rats are going to get the balance. Just think about things that can do it. Because you're going to have the full knowledge of understanding. The full knowledge of the tree of life. But the first thing, first part was this. The Lord said what? The fowls, the birds going to get fed. Because I'm thinking about it, man. These turtles get fed, man. These doves get fed. These birds get fed. So are we not better than the animals? Are we not above the animals? Is Adam not basically ruler of all the animals? Are the humans above the animals? It's not like that. We can speak, we can think, we can write down, we can do all these things. But animals, like you see with the dog, the animal is a born servant basically. The animal is a born servant. Because the dog is a protector, man. I see it. I have seen it and I see it. Okay? With dogs from brothers, that's beautiful, man. But to keep it reading, verse 28. And why take ye thought for raiment? Why do you think about the clothing? Hey, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna drink? What am I gonna wear? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stack everything up. Hey, you're gonna stack everything up. You put your trust in it. Hey, you idolize it, and also you trust in it. You know, then you think like Jack Chocolate. You know, you think like, yeah, I got my beans at home. I got my clothes picked up and everything. then you can't even go leave the city that you're in because they blocked everything down. What you gonna do then? Where's the trust then? If you trust in these things, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You shouldn't worry about these things because the Lord gonna take care of us, man. Verse 28. Consider the lilies of the field, and the Lord said his favorite flower is the lily. So consider the lilies. Okay, Lilien. Deutsch Lilien. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin, so they grow just there. They don't toil, they do anything, man. Okay. Verse 30. Wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, see, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven. See, so basically, the Lord clothed the grass of the field. Today it is, tomorrow is burnt down because, for example, it don't get rain, it's done. When the grass field don't get the nourishment that it needs, it's gonna be done. The plants, everything gonna be dry now. I see it too because I was playing American football. We had always a fucked up field because these people didn't take care of them, man. Holes in the thing, dried up, everything, man. You know. But yeah, man. Like the on the cover, he said, "There's the devil doing that. Them bills don't ring that long." Hey, it's every week like that. Every time we was going, starting longer in the camp, and we had like around 6 day bill. Hey, they run the shit off these bats like that, man. They just bah, bah. Like the Glöckner from, you remember the German is Glöckner from Notre Dame. The guy with the big ass bag with the fucked up face. He was like bang that bitch, bah, bah. That's what they're doing, man. Have joy. They're the Glöckner from Notre Dame. I'm telling you, man. Got them crackers. But yeah, verse 30. To finish it off, and tomorrow is cast in the oven, so not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith. See, hey, so you shouldn't even think about these things. What I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna drink. Hey, you should do the work of Yahweh and believe in the prophecy, because the prophecy is what? My servant should eat, but he should be hungry. Isaiah 65 and 13. Let me read that real quick before, because I think I got only 5%, and I see the what is it called? The stream is lacking, I think, but Yahweh is still watchable. Yeah, watchable. Still able to watch it. But to finish it off, Yahweh in a second. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, this saith the Lord Yahweh, power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. See, so the servants of Yahweh are going to eat, but the other people are going to be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. See? Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, for hope, for vexation of spirit. So the Lord going to take care of us, like we read in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. Beautiful preaching for them, man. You know, the Lord going to take care of us, going to give us salvation. And then a lot of people going to be like, why I didn't listen? It's too late. Too late. It's too late to apologize. I remember that. It's too late. That shit was funny. It was funny. I remember back in the day, I heard this always with my mother when I was young. There was always this. They're prosecuted from the devil. Yeah. But like I said, man, I got 3%, so I'll make it quick. So I said, like, it's too late to apologize, man. They're gonna come a time that's too late to apologize, to repent to Yahweh Shemi Shai. But right now it's the time for it. But to finish off, Matthew chapter 6 and 31. Therefore take no thought, saying what we shall eat, or what we shall drink, or wherewithal we shall be clothed. For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. See, the Gentiles, the other nations seek after that. But we shouldn't do it. Because they are filled with beasts, man. They want to just eat. If they can eat, they're Gucci. That's why they're going to eat even take their own people, man. They're going to eat their brothers, sisters, the people they love. They're going to eat their own children, you know. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But this is the point where I want to speak about. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Therefore, take no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day. The day is the evil thereof. Oh shit! The live stream ended, man. Fuck. But this is why I did it like that. See? So yeah, man. Hey, it's fucked up, but hey, I'm gonna put the full camp up. Yeah, I'll rock this out. Well, I got it together and put it up because I just want to finish it quick. I didn't know when it's gonna cut out. I just want to make the point quick, but was too greedy. Should close it out. But like the point that I wanted to make is, that we should seek first the kingdom of the Most High, and all this is going to be added unto us. All these things are going to be added unto us. Okay? And that's the thing, to spin of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All these things are going to be added unto us, so we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about these things. We should worry about serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We should seek the Lord, and we should seek ways to please Him the best way that we can, man. But with that, I will give all praise, glory, and honor, and thanks, and the water unto Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahushai, Baal Hashem, Rekakudash. I want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, and ministers, and told us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the elect out there who push the truth, diligence, and sincerity across the four winds, and to the basically sincere listeners around the world, man. The rest of the lesson was edifying. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Baal Hashem, Rekakudash, Brakatam. The rest of the next time, Brakatam, man. Shalom.